Hello, good morning, and happy Thursday. And welcome to our live Pilates in Pajamas class if you're watching live. And welcome to the recording if you're watching this later. I'm so glad you're here. My name is Betka, and I'm an evidence based back pain specialist and clinical Pilates instructor here in Dallas, Texas. And if you're feeling stiff and tight, and if you've been dealing with back pain for a while, this channel is for you because all my classes and sessions are designed for people with back pain. I also have an evidence-based podcast as well where I invite researchers and also doctors and everyone in the field who can actually give you tips and advice on how to deal with back pain. Now, today's session is going to be 14-minute sessions. You don't need any specific equipment except a soft surface to lay on. It can be your carpet, but if you have a yoga mat, please grab your yoga mat now. The exercises are going to be very simple, easy to follow. And again, as I said, it is designed for people with back pain. If this is the first time you're here, welcome again, and let me know in the comments where you're watching from. I would love to hear from you, and thank you for everyone who let me know where you're watching from. Okay, I love to hear from you guys, and your favorite and least favorite exercise as well. And today we are going to start on our hands and knees. Let's begin. And again, I so appreciate you moving with me and trusting with me. Thank you. Okay, so let's start on our hands and knees. So get onto your hands and knees, and you're going to have your knees under your hips and your hands under your shoulders. And then first, what we're going to do here, we are just going to move our low back up to the sky and then drop it back down. And then up and then back down. Now, the reason I created this Pilates in Pajamas program, because when you're dealing with back pain, it's more about staying consistent with the movement, because one exercise is not going to heal you. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here watching this video, right? And there are hundreds of videos about back pain, but you just don't do them. So this is why I'm determined to help everyone and jump on live on YouTube so I can give you a session, 15 minutes every day, Monday through Friday. Let's do 2 more like this. And then 1, because the solution is movement, not to ignore the movement, but to do the right movement that makes you confident in your body. Now, from here, we are going to send the whole spine up to the sky. So, t-shirt goes all the way up. Press the mat away with your hands and with your shin and with your knees. And now we are going to drop it back down, and then we're going to look up. And then again, t-shirt all the way up to the ceiling. And then drop it back down. Now, if you are up for a challenge, let's add to this. Let's experiment. Let's play a little bit. We are going to hover the knees off the floor, drop the knees down, and then look up. If it doesn't feel good, you do the previous version. No problems. You listen to your body. And then again, up, and then back down, and then look up. So this is progression because you're lifting and you're putting a little bit more pressure, more load for your low back as well as your core, which is good, but always work within your pain tolerance. If something doesn't feel good, you don't need to do it. I would like you to enjoy and connect with your body in a loving way. 2. And 1. Nice. And now we are going to sit back on our heels. Now, some people's knees are a little bit tighter, which is, again, everyone is unique. That's all fine. If you cannot sit back onto your heels, you just stay on top of your knees and just lower your chest down. Very good. Otherwise, you stay here, sit back on your heels, and now we are going to rise up and we are going to send our pelvis forward and down against the floor. And now we are going to look up. And then again, we're going to sit back onto our heels. Very good. And we are just moving back and forth. Some people feel a little bit more tightness when we are going all the way towards the mat. If the pain is tolerable, that's great. If you need to stop in mid-range, that's okay. So you can also stay right here. You don't have to push your body all the way. And again, since we would like to progress as well, and maybe you've been doing this with me for a while, I am going to give you a progression because we want to strengthen your body, right? So you can lift your knees off the floor and then back down. So this is a progression because you are lifting the knees off, again, more load on your low back and on your shoulders as well and on your core. And if you would like to try the pro version, you are lifting the knees off and you are not dropping the knees down. You are sending your body up to the sky, pushing your chest against your legs, and then again lowering your pelvis down and then looking up. And then again pushing your chest against your legs, booty goes up to the sky, and then just keep moving. Now again, please lower your knees down if this isn't for you. Okay, you don't have to do this version. Good. And then let's do 3 more. And 2. And then 1 more. Very good. And now lay down on your belly. We did a lot of extension of the spine. There a little bit of flexion with the previous one. But now let's do more flexion. Have your hands right in front of your shoulders. And then we are going to lift the chest up. And then we're going to lower the chest down. Lift the chest. And lower the chest. And lift and lower. Now, again, we have options as always, and you can pick. You can have your elbows off the floor, okay? And then you can also play with how much stretch you want. If you have your hands closer, that's more stretch. If you have your hands further away, that's less stretch. So pick the one that you like. Very good. I'm going to put my hands right here. Very good. Let's do 3 more. And 2. And then 1 more. Nice. Now we are going to also strengthen our back today. Have your hands hovering by your hips. And then lift your chest up, slide your shoulder blades down towards your hips. And then we're going to lower the chest back down. Lift the chest and lower the chest. And then lift and lower. And you have the option to lift your legs off the floor as well. That adds more load to your back. And again, do the one you prefer. You can also have your hands against your forehead. If that's you, you can give it a try. And then let's do 5 more. And 4. And 3. 2. And 1. Very good. We are going to push back onto our heels for a stretch. Very good. Again, if you cannot sit back onto your heels, you can stay on top of your knees and just lower your chest down. Very good. We're going to come back onto our hands and knees, and we're going to do a little bit of a rotation of the spine. I'm going to move sideways so you can see me better. Okay, so one hand, I start with my left hand, is reaching up to the sky, and I'm looking towards that left hand. And now we are going to slide this left hand through between the hand on the floor and the knee. And we're going to lower the shoulder down. And then we're going to lift up again. And then we're going to lower. Now, you don't have to touch the floor with your shoulder. You go as far as it feels good. Because again, any movement is better than no movement. And you should be proud of yourself that despite your back pain, you are still here and showing up. Let's do 2 more. And then 1 more. Very good. Now we're gonna do the other side. Now the other hand, and then slide the hand through. Very good. And then reach. And 2. And then 1 more. Nice. And now we are going to lay down on our back. Oh, hug your knees. And now we are going to start circling around to one direction. And now we're going to reverse it. Very good. Place your feet down. And now we are going to jam our low back down against the floor and then away from the floor. Down and then away. Let's do one more like this. Good. Now jam your low back down against the floor and now hover your pelvis off the floor and then lower down. I don't want you to squeeze your glutes, okay? Just lift up and lower back down. And then with each movement, I would like you to go higher and higher. Imagine that you want to touch the ceiling with your waistband. Okay, you can stay here or we can challenge you. Have one leg up in a tabletop position and then lift and lower. And lift and lower. Now this challenges you again, your back extensors and your hamstrings. 3 and 2, and then let's do one more. Very good. And we are going to switch again. If you didn't do the single leg version, no problems. Just keep doing the version with both legs down on the floor, and that is absolutely okay to do. 4 and 3 and 2, and then one more. Very good. And now separate your feet a little bit wider than your hips. And now we are going to move the knees side to side. You can stay here, or you know the version if you've been doing this with me for a while. You have your legs up in a tabletop position and then lower the knees side to side. Have your arms down by your side. Very good. And then one more each side. And then we're gonna hug our knees. Very good. Think about creating a small shape with your body, and then we are going to sit up. And then you know what's coming. We're gonna be mermaids. We're gonna do the side bending, lateral flexion of the spine, because that's the only thing we didn't do today. As always, we move the spine in every direction except sideways. So let's do that. You can sit in a crisscross position, or your legs out in a big V, or you can even finish on the side of your bed or in a chair. One hand goes down, other arm goes up, and then just keep moving side to side. Nice. Very good. Go as deep as you can. Maybe you can go a little bit deeper today. Very good. And then let's do one more. Interlace your fingers above your head, look up, take a breath in, and then as you exhale, lower your arms down by your side. And thank you so much for being here with me and moving with me. If you liked what we did, please like the video and subscribe to my channel now to support me so I can make more videos for you. Have a wonderful Thursday, and I hope I see you tomorrow morning at 8